What's going on, guys? Welcome to the voiceover. So today we're going to talk about the back squat, and we're also going to talk about exercises performed after the back squat. So the squat is one of the most commonly used exercises used in a fitness program to develop lower body strength. To reap all the benefits the squat has to offer, one must understand how to perform the exercise properly. According to the National Academy of Sports Medicine, the back squat should always be performed in a controlled movement pattern with proper form. This is specifically important when resistance begins to increase. When learning to perform a weighted back squat properly, it is advantageous to know what muscles are being used, the proper steps to complete the entire movement pattern, and the different variations that can be used to strengthen the muscles used.
First, you should learn the anatomy of the lower extremities to understand what muscle groups are working. It is important to understand the squat works muscles within the anterior or front portion of the legs. The rectus femoris is a large muscle located within the front of the leg area that is fully engaged when performing a back squat. The vastus medialis and vastus lateralis are muscles that are also located in the upper leg and used when performing the back squat. It is also important to understand that not only are the muscles in the front portion of the legs working during a back squat, but the muscles in the posterior portion or back of the legs are working as well. The semitendinoses and the biceps femoris are two muscles located in the back of the legs that are also worked when performing a back squat. The gluteus maximus, the largest muscle of the lower extremities, is also engaged when performing the back squat.
Knowing the anatomy of the muscles used in the back squat is equally as important as proper technique in knowing the specific steps to complete the exercise. The first movement phase of the squat is the eccentric and downward movement phase. When preparing to complete the entire squat movement, the individual must engage in the Valsalva maneuver, also known as taking a deep breath and breathing in. Next, the individual performing the back squat should keep a neutral spine, elbows high, chest up and out, while also keeping the heels on the floor as well as the knee over the second and third two, moving in a downward pattern until the top of the thighs are at least parallel with the floor. After the downward phase of the squat is complete, the individual must complete the upward phase to bring the weight back to the starting point. Once the individual is in the bottom positioning, keeping the neutral spine and heels still on the floor, the hips and the knees should be extended at the same rate until reaching the starting position. At the top of the movement pattern, the individual should exhale from the initial inhalation that took place at the beginning of the movement pattern. So, just to go along with what we are also doing in this workout, after me and Caitlin hit a good morning, so good mornings primarily target the glutes and the hamstrings, so that's what you're going to be seeing us do right now. We did 4 sets of 10 to 12, and the most important thing about these is just to do it in a controlled motion. Make sure you don't feel in your lower back, and so after that we moved on to we did a cable deadlift, elevated cable deadlift. So we just like to change up the movement patterns, and we like to change up the machines that we use. So it's a good alternative movement to use, and if you guys want to give it a try, I would definitely recommend it. And then lastly, we just moved on to sumo squats with a dumbbell, and we also just did 4 sets of 12 or 15.
We hope you learned a little bit about the back squat and different variations that can be used to strengthen those muscles that are engaged. Enjoy the rest of the video, guys. completed the Spartan race at Fenway. Woo!
Got a medal, so there's that.
Ran with the Herren Project, and in our next clip, we'll introduce you to Kevin, who is the president and CEO of the Herren Project, where you can learn a bit of information about what the group is and why we run for the group.
And just so you know, we've run for the group for, well, she's done it for 4 years and I've done it for 2 years. It's an amazing organization, and any of you have donated, thank you so much. We appreciate everything, including Kevin. He appreciates everything. And yeah, it's just a beautiful day at Fenway Park, and we're glad we could make it here.
Woo! So here we have Kevin from the Herren Project. So what is the Herren Project?
The Herren Project is a 501c3 nonprofit organization that was started by former Boston Celtic Chris Herren and his wife Heather.
So if people run with the Herren Project or raise funds for the Herren Project, where do those funds go?
So those funds go directly into supporting our mission and our program. We focus on helping individuals that are in need of substance use treatment. So we will work with that individual, assess the situation, find out what best is going to help them start their path to recovery. We have a team of people that will work with them. We'll place them into treatment. Once they are in treatment, we will work with the facility to figure out an aftercare plan for them, and then we will assist them post-treatment with scholarship funds and recovery coaching to help them take that next step into recovery.
That's awesome. I'm sure it helps a lot of people. So how can individuals get involved with the Herren Project?
There's a lot of different ways they can get involved. Today we're here at the Spartan at Fenway, and we have a group of people that will participate in the Spartan race, raise funds for us in our programs, and help us spread awareness. And you know, it could be as simple as, you know, our mission is to help one person, one family at a time, and I think the message of the Herren Project can be implemented anywhere you are. You know, if you know someone that's struggling, it could be as simple as reaching out your hand and saying, you know what, I know you're struggling, I'm here to help you.
Well,
Go ahead.
we love what you guys do, and we're so happy to be a part of this group, and we love to come back and run every year with you. So thank you so much for allowing us to be a part of it.
Awesome, thank you for joining us.